Gerry Adams has said he was insulted by the BBC's response to his complaint about a BBC Spotlight programme which dealt with the murder of the informer Dennis Donaldson. The former Sinn Féin president is suing the broadcaster for damages at the High Court in Dublin. Our crime and justice correspondent Julian O'Neill is there for us. Julian, what's been happening there this morning? Take us through the latest.
Well, Gerry Adams has been back in court and back in the witness seat on what is the third day of his libel action. The court heard that in late 2016, just after the Spotlight broadcast, legal letters flew between the two parties. Mr. Adams accusing the BBC of making an unsupported allegation in the programme to boost its ratings. The BBC replied, dismissing his demand for an apology and repeating that its programme was the subject and was the product of responsible journalism. Mr. Adams was asked by one of his lawyers for his response to the BBC's correspondence, and he replied, absolutely insulting, absolutely arrogant. He said the BBC had doubled down, and that is what has us all here today.
What can we expect later today, Julian?
Well, proceedings will recommence at 2 o'clock. Mr. Adams has concluded answering questions from his own legal team, and what will happen next will be his cross-examination by counsel for the BBC. Now, that is likely to take the remainder of today. Mr. Adams may find himself back in the witness seat again tomorrow, because the BBC, I think, will want to spend a lot of time questioning Gerry Adams, not just about the allegation contained in the programme, but also about his past within the Republican movement. Now, this, remember, is a trial which could last up to 4 weeks, and we are slowly winding our way to the end of week one.
OK, Julian in Dublin, thank you.
Gerry Adams has been in the witness seat over the course of 3 days now. So far, he's the only person the 12-member jury has heard give evidence in his defamation case against the BBC, which centres on a Spotlight programme aired 9 years ago. The court heard that post-broadcast in late 2016, legal letters flew between the parties. Mr. Adams accused the BBC of making an unsupported allegation to boost ratings. The BBC rejected his demand for an apology and repeated its programme was the product of responsible journalism, which complied with its editorial guidelines. Mr. Adams was then asked by his barrister what he made of the BBC's legal correspondence. He replied, absolutely insulting, absolutely arrogant. The BBC doubled down, and that is what has us all here today. It was put to Mr. Adams that one of the points raised by the BBC is that the programme did not carry the meaning that he sanctioned Dennis Donaldson's murder. Mr. Adams countered. The headline on the website was very clear. He then went on to read out the statement he had issued after the murder, in which he unreservedly condemned the killing. Just after lunchtime, the judge informed the jury that the case would resume again tomorrow morning after the court dealt with some legal matters. When Mr. Adams next gives evidence, it will be under cross-examination by a barrister acting for the BBC. Julian O'Neill, BBC Newsline, Dublin.